A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the wing, right side. Down low. Here's Adebayo. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Lowry against Paul. Ayton in the high post. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Rebound by the Heat.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Tucker. Butler on the wing. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Now Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Lowry outside. Now Robinson beyond the arc. Connects from downtown.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Lowry. Back to Paul. Oh, deflected. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Ayton, a screen on Lowry. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Paul against Lowry. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Paul against Lowry. Butler on the wing. Going inside. Banked it in off the glass.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
Paul against Lowry. Now here's Paul. The rebound by Lowry.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Ooh, Ayton with the block. Booker for 3. It's not going to go for him, and Miami will go the other way with it. Tucker, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Lowry outside. There's the drive. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Bridges from behind the arc. Parries it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Lowry with the drive. And here's Butler outside. And the Heat, another 3.
There's Butler's competitive streak right back at you from distance.
Outside Paul. To the paint. Here's Bridges. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Butler. The rebound by Bridges. Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Heat up 5. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul, shot is off. The Heat with the lead. Outside Tucker. Driving in. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Here's Bridges. And that one hits the back iron.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Butler against Booker. And here's Lowry from the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Lowry's got 5 now.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
Bridges outside. Puts up a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Lowry against Paul. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Out to Lowry. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Tucker's got his first points in this one.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. And it's Paul off the drive. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Paul's got his second basket of the night. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
And the shot goes.
Jimmy Butler.
He's got 9.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Ayton, a screen on Lowry. Outside for Booker. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. For 3, Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Paul against Lowry.
First half, 2
And
minutes.
it's Paul off the drive. Crowder outside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. For 3, Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass. I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry outside. He takes it in. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Lowry's got 10, and Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
And here's Crowder from the arc. He drops it from range. Crowder's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Paul against Lowry. 3-pointer. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. That's good from Paul on the assist from Booker. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And here's Lowry. Right side Tucker from the arc. No luck on that one. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Heat up 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. The Suns trailing. Inside, here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Hero outside. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Payne against Oladipo. Pass to Shamet. McGee, a screen on Hero. Here's Shamet. Gets the 3 to fall.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Strus. Here's Dedmon, covered by McGee. Oladipo outside, 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Oh, McGee with the block.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Uses the glass on the layup. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 3.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Payne. Driving to the basket. Out to the right wing. Here's Saric. Back to Payne. Saric finds Payne. Shot's good by Saric.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Payne drives. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Oladipo against Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Shaman. There's the three.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. And the Heat, another three.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Payne against Oladipo. Outside Payne.
Heat foul. Dwayne Dedlock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A line change here for Miami. And the Suns call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Up and over Crowder. Clock at 6. Here's Lowry. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Bridges with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Bridges passes to Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Crowder from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Butler outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul passes to Ayton.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton hits them both. 7 seconds left in the third. Here's Lowry. It'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. They're up by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Booker. On the take. Yep, that one goes. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Lowry with it. Takes a 3. The Suns clear it.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Paul passes to Crowder. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Pass to Butler. Over Bridges. The shot by Butler, no good. The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. And here's Booker. To take the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Paul. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And that one's long.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Outside Tucker. Fires the 3. The Suns clear it. Hayden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lowry against Paul. Bridges outside. To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Lowry outside. Into the lane. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Booker against Robinson. Outside Paul. 58 seconds left in the final quarter. Back to Booker. Takes the 3. The shot no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Now Lowry. Pass to Robinson from outside the arc. Oh, he buried the 3.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Bridges outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. And it's Miami's ball. Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. And knocks down the 3.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
So the Heat win it.
That's
Just a gutsy performance. All right, Allie, thank you.
Thank you.
And that about wraps it up.
athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Aubrey, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
All right, look who's coming out of the corner. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Now here's Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Booker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
In the corner, Herter with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. That 3 off the mark. Young against Paul. Young passes to Herter. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
First team foul.
Paul outside. Stolen by Collins.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Herter. And stolen by Booker. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Paul with the ball. Outside Crowder. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the 3-pointer.
My goodness, talk about way downtown. Chris Paul doing work. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and a elite vertical threat at the cup.
Just 5 to shoot. Young fires away from outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The drive by Paul. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you can see the tenacity of Chris Paul in play there. He refuses to give up on the shot, wants to get the end one. Nicely done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Now, here is Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Inside. Ayton kicks to Booker. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Now, here is Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. In the corner, Collins with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Paul against Young. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Capella, the pass to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Suns trail by 6. Paul surveying the floor. And Booker kicks to Paul. Into the lane. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
.41 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
The offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And Young kicks to Capella. Here's Herter. Here's the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Now the pass to Herter. And he gets it to go from the corner. Herter's got 5 points so far.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
The shot's good from Paul.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court for Atlanta, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Now Booker after the missed 3 from John Collins. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Young outside. To the inside. Here's Capella. Pass to Herter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Capella. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And it's Paul penetrating. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Now, here is Young. Right side, Collins. Capella finds Young. Over Paul. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Paul with the steal.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Paul. Here's Booker. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Now here's Booker to the paint. Here's Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Collins. And he drives in and finished off by Collins.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
Capella against Paul. He kicks to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Collins trying to break free. Great positioning on the putback.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Rebound Atlanta. 1:10 left now here in the second. Young outside. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Paul. Young passes to Herter. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 4. Bridges attacking. Here's Booker, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Poked loose and stolen by Hunter. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Hawks lead by 4. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Out to Gallinari. Shoots it. Ball's knocked loose.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Shamet. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Now Williams. For 3, Hunter. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game zone. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here.
22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Saric. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the 3 spot. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Here's Shamet. After the basket by Bogdanovich. For the tie, Another three for Phoenix.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Williams. Out to Gallinari. Lock at 6. To the middle. Intercepted. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. McGee's shot is off. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Gallinari wide open. No good on the three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Passes it to Nader. McGee inside. He's against Chang. For the lead. And he sinks the layup. McGee's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Williams inside. Payne covering. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one doesn't go. The Suns go the other way with it. Shamet the pass to McGee. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 4-point Suns lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Williams, here we go. Outside Bogdanovich. Looking to end the run. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Suns leading by 4. There's the drive. A reverse. Nader's shot's good. Nader's got his first points of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Williams with the ball, and McGee picks him up defensively. Williams scanning the floor. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
You've got to respect the range of Lou Williams. This guy is a threat to score from anywhere.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
So it's the Hawks. The Suns getting the bucket. And Bogdanovich kicks to Zhang. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich wide open. Phoenix grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Outside Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Gallinari with a screen for Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Here's Nader. McGee with it. Here's Shamet. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Hawks trail by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Offline with his 3. Here's Shamet. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Stolen by McGee. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by 4. And we're coming.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the small forward.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And a deep three from Young. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Young outside. He takes it in. Tipped away. And the turnover again by Atlanta. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Paul against Young. Paul goes in. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul, over Young. Young against Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Young looking around. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And how about Young being active and getting after it on the glass? This type of play demonstrates leadership.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Hawks. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Young outside Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop, out to the right wing. From deep, Collins. That one's not going to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. And they go to the intentional foul.
Bogdanovich. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Young against Paul. Paul is doubled. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's a 10-point Suns lead. Now, here is Young. Poked away. Paul with the steal. And so they foul intentionally.
Bogdanovich. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Three-pointer, Crowder, another three for Phoenix. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Suns?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Capella with a screen on Booker. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Another three for Phoenix.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Young with no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
And it's Paul penetrating. Bridges, no one around him. Another three for Phoenix.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Chris Paul.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich inside. Working on Booker. And yes, it's good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Paul against Young. Over to the left wing. Ayton wide open. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And this is the game plan for him. And he's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this.
efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, BA. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Conley against Paul. And a nice finish on the layup.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. And there's the drive. Out to Bridges. 4-3. And the Suns get another three.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The three from Mitchell. That shot missing. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Crowder outside to the wing on the left. Gobert against Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. And Conley grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Crowder with a screen. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Crowder with the jam.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Conley against Paul. Left side Conley. Outside Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. No good from outside.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. From deep, Conley. The shot misses, and Phoenix the other way now.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Now here's Booker. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah trailing here.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell with room to shoot. The Jazz with another miss. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. He just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Booker, good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Aiden. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker for 3. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got 6 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Ball from deep three-point land. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. On offense, here's Utah. They trail by 14. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Ball from deep three-point land. The rebound by Bogdanovic. The three from Mitchell. Drops in the three.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
It's good if it goes. And it's in. Oh! Nails the buzzer beater. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich from long range. Nails it from 3. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. From downtown. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. The shot by Conley, no good. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. For 3, Bridges. And the Suns get another 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to O'Neal. A good look from Bogdanovich. And again, it's Utah. Here's Paul. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Sinks the tray.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Paul finds Ayton. Here's the 3. That one no good. And Utah the other way now. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Now here's Paul. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
This one for 3. And Conley with the 3. Conley's got his second basket on the night.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Pass to Ayton. Lets it fly. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
Conley passes to Gobert. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to O'Neal. He's off on that one. Nice D from Bridges. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Pulls it. Misses the jumper. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 16-point advantage.
34.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. From outside, off the mark. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And here's Payne outside. And the Suns get another 3. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Drills it from deep.
Hey, you leave him open, he's gonna make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Payne against Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Gobert passes to Mitchell. From deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Payne. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Conley against Payne. That one a little long.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Bogdanovic. He's got 5. Pass to Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Shaman. Drives to the hoop. Here's McGee. It's Nader on the wing. And here's Payne. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Payne, the pass to Saric. Oh, he Missed the layup. He had it with a pump fake. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 ball. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Suns.
Mitchell against Booker. Left side Mitchell. Launches it. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Bogdanovich with it. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell against Crowder. From deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Now Paul. 9 points in the game. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Paul's got 11 points.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
Paul against Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Earlier in the game, they led by 19 for 3. Bridges on target from range. He's got 14.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper, on time, on target.
Outside Paul, and stolen by Gobert. And so it's the Phoenix Suns looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Jacks up with 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 41% in this game. Here's Mitchell. Fades away. And he can't bank that one in. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Paul. Ayton in the high post. Crowder outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley, guarded closely. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Outside Paul. The 3 is up. And the Suns miss again.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Over Gobert. Ayton, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
O'Neal misses. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Paul for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
Conley passes to Mitchell. The 3 is up. And Aiden pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. The fadeaway. It's good. And the Suns lead by 20.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Chris Paul.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Bridges passes to Paul. Fires the 3. Crowder right side. Fires for 3. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way. Tipped. The 3 from Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Off target from outside. And Phoenix has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Paul with it. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here is Lowry, following the shot by Chris Paul. Robinson for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul goes in, shoots from 14. No good from Booker.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Here's Butler. With the drive, denied. They recover it. Blocked again.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Bridges finds Booker. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Lowry. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Paul against Lowry. The pass to Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot off. Stolen by Robinson. In transition, here comes Miami. Lowry's got the ball. Out to the right wing. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Driving to the basket. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And that'll tie this game up.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
And it's Paul penetrating. Kicks it out to Booker. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now Bridges following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
The loudest and craziest fans.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. 6-point game. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Al Paul following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Kicks it out to Paul. Another shot, and Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Now here is Lowry. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Suns ball.
And here are the Suns now. They're on an 11-2 run. against Lowry. Paul looking over the floor. Stolen by Tucker. Outside Lowry. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Paul against Lowry. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. The 10-footer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
We've got to love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Paul, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Ball against Lowry. Outside Robinson. The tray. The shot that time, not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Some solid defense from Robinson. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
The Heat trail by 6. Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Adebayo with the screen on Paul. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off target from three-point range. Here's Booker. And he jams it with authority.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Robinson finds Tucker. Back to Robinson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
No good from Booker.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Really left alone that time.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Paul kicks to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Lowry passes to Robinson. And it's off from three-point range. Suns leading by 7. Booker outside. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Booker.
that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Suns call their first timeout of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud.
The Heat trail by 7.
Heat Dancer. Give him a hand.
1:32 left in the first half of basketball.
Dancer.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry kicks to Butler. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Robinson against Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Abdul Nader, he's checked in for Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. Lowry passes to Tucker. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Lowry kicks to Butler. To end the drought, and it's good on the layup. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler, wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Here's Paul. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Dario Saric, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader into the 3. Here's McGee. Goes back up. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Suns lead by 9. Oladipo taking his time here. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Driving in. Hero from long range. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shamet the pass to McGee. Can't get it to fall.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A wrinkle that Hero's been adding to his game. Beating people off the dribble.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You want one? You gotta get live.
Suns leading by 4.
Miami Heat dancers.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Down low and stolen by Dedmon. 4-on-3 break. Here's Hero. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
Victor Oladipo.
Here's Payne. Shamet on the wing. 5 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Suns lead by 4.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the pass to Hero. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Payne dishes to Sharge. McGee with it. Edmonds there. And it's McGee slamming it down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Oladipo. Defense is right there. Plenty of space. That's good on the jump shot. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Takes it inside. As the Nader. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Suns call time.
Phoenix timeout. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat dancers.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
All right, fans, that is your Miami Heat dancers.
The open shot, Paul hits the jumper in space. Paul's got 12 points in the game. The Heat trail by 3. Lowry with the ball. He has 5. Outside Robinson for the tie. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Ball against Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Lowry penetrating over Paul. Bridges with some nice defense. Suns leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul outside. Driving inside. Rebound by Butler.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get...
Fans, welcome. Your Miami
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. All against Lowry. Right wing. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded closely. Paul kicks to Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry passes to Robinson to take the lead. The shot by Lowry, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Ayton wide open. The three-pointer, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Lowry. Reverses. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Six to shoot. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
I love seeing Chris Paul come alive on these possessions. He's an exceptional shooter who does not back away in big moments.
Outside Robinson. And Tucker has it in the corner to take the lead. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's Butler against Paul. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the basket by Lowry.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Phoenix calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Phoenix timeout. It's T-shirt time.
Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Driving the lane. You can't get that one to fall. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges passes to Booker. 1:30 left in the fourth. Robinson pulls it in. Miami trailing. Outside Lowry. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. .106 left to play in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead, Paul with the block.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul, outworking the shooter and getting a block. .58
seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Lock at 6. Booker in the corner. Here he goes. The shot off that time. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Back to Robinson. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's stolen by Lowry. To tie it up. Oh, missed it.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Called for the Heat. It's time for T-shirts. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Paul with the steal. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
They're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. And it's the Hawks to start out. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Collins passes to Young. 5 to shoot. Pure from three-point range. And both teams tonight loaded with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a three-point game. Outside Booker. Crowder with a screen. Booker against Collins. The shake. Booker, the pass to Ayton. 6 to shoot. And that one no good to start off the night. Here's Herder. Off target with the 3. Stolen by Young. Here's Reddish. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Booker. Herder defending. Booker, good.
Well, you take control of what you can take advantage of, and that means playing through contact. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Here's Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crowder against Collins. They get the rebound. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Now Paul. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The reverse. Pass to Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Capella.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's Herder. Pass to Capella. Herder with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Herder. Collins outside. The 3.
What you like about Jay Crowder is his passion, the energy he provides on defense, just off the charts.
Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Outside Young. Over Crowder. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges down low. Another shot. Paul for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
Now here's Young. From deep. It doesn't go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that one good. Paul's got his second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A minute 35 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Young. Shot to stop the run. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Screen by Capella. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Shoots. And he gets the jumper to drop. Young's got 5 points.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ayton finds Paul. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Booker. Capella with a rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The kick out to Paul. Back to Booker. Count it. Booker's got his second basket.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Now here's Young, and he drives in. Shot from 12. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Herter. Launches a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And here's Bridges. Booker with it. From deep three-point range.
Yeah, he was really shooting the ball well at the start, but he's somehow getting less and less consistent.
Hey, rejected by Capella. Pulls up for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Paul against Young. Pass to Crowder. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the 3-ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, B.A. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand, and the reason is it puts such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA.
And the shot's good.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Paul with it. He's got 5. On the wing, Crowder for 3. Kept alive. Outside for Booker from behind the arc. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
No coverage that time. Young's got 8 points.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Outside Paul. Lets it go from deep. And the 3-pointer goes. Paul's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Herter. Pass to Collins. Shot on the wing. The Hawks need to get one up here. There's Young with the 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Aiden's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Crowder, and it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Outside Herter. Takes it inside. 4 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Capella against Aiden. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Collins. And that one's good. Young's got 10 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young, the pass to Capella. Young against Paul. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Booker to the middle. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Landry Shamet. Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Abdul Nader, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. The Hawks shooting a low 30% from the floor. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Saric with some nice D.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Left side, Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Payne against Williams. Right side, Payne. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Saric. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Hawks trailing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter, just 4 to shoot. Back to Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And for the Suns, they're shooting an average of 43% for the floor. Payne against Williams. Takes a 3. They get it again. McGee. Second shot opportunity. And no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Williams from long range. The rebound by Shamet. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Nader. Hunter covering. McGee passes to Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. Cash money on the open jump shot. Shamet's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gallinari. Drains the triple. Gallinari's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Now Payne looking for his first basket, still in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game. And the Suns call time here.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Dance team, make some noise.
Up top, Bridges. Ayton inside. He's against Capella. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Gets to the corner and hits it. Bridges has got his first bucket in this one.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. The three-pointer off the mark. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Booker against Young. Outside Booker. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. 51 seconds left in the third. Right wing. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Paul. Count that one.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 12.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Reddish. Soft touch off the glass.
High value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
And here's Paul. Driving to the basket. Pass to Ayton. Shoots from 12. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
This guy's so effective. DeAndre Ayton will take the mid-range if you concede it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. outside Paul. There's the drive. Crowder outside, over to the left wing. The three from Ayton, counted from distance. And the Suns lead by 10.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Collins outside. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
That is the very definition of powerful, Mr. Ayton.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Young, the pass to Collins. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Outside for Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Outside Herter. Pass to Collins. To win the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Paul. Out to Bridges. The three is up. And they get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 15.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Young can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
Young against Paul. Pass to Reddish.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The three. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Paul against Young.
Hawks foul. Cam Reddish. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges passes to Ayton. Shoots over Capella. Ayton, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
His range and timing protecting the rim, he blocked a lot of shots and altered even more.
The Suns making a switch here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Nader, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Young against Payne. Clock at 6. From deep. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young against Payne. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Hauled in by McGee.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Šarić. 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. That's good on the jumper. And the Suns lead by 18.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So it's the Suns winning that.
sure. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. 2 offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Conley for 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker with it. Conley picks him up. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Conley against Paul. Bogdanovich up top. Shot clock at 5. Here's Conley, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Ayton. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Out to Conley. Mitchell trying to free himself. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here is Conley. He has 5. Pass to Bogdanovich. Booker against Mitchell. Kicks to Conley. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Phoenix ball.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Stolen by Conley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. The pass to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. And stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. One-on-one fast break. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And you pass it to him. Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Now here's Paul. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Going inside. And Crowder slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Bogdanovich inside. He's against Crowder. Ayton inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Conley. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Conley with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
1:03 left in the first. Paul against Mitchell. Paul passes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder kicks to Paul. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Back to Conley. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And there's the drive and the dunk by O'Neal.
Dynamic hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Ball outside. Takes the three. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the right side. Spins. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. A miss that time would have put him up. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Phoenix ahead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Paul. He dishes it to Bridges. There's the three. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. And stolen by Ayton. Over to the wing. All up top. No good off the back of the rim. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 3.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ayton kicks to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Over Conley. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. He had a nice open look right there. Bridges has got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. Conley with it. He's got 7. Mitchell in the corner. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Here's Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here is Paul. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. Bridges for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And stolen by Booker. Here's Crowder. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here is Conley. He's got 7. He kicks it to O'Neal. They get it back. Mitchell outside. Tries the spin move. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Shamet the pass to Nader. The 3. And the Suns miss again. Utah's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The drive by Mitchell. The shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. Nader kicks to Payne, and it's blocked by Conley, and he stays with it. Pass to Nader. Can they get it? Connects from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 5.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Takes it inside. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Good. Nice job down low. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne can't hit. Jazz trail by 3. O'Neal kicks to Conley. The feed to Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
18.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
20.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Here's Paul. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. So Utah ends up going with the new group. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Ayton inside. Whiteside's there. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Utah. It's a 3-point game. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Clarkson. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's Clarkson. There's the pass to Oni. Kicks it to Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Ingles can't get it to go. Suns leading by 3. Shamet the pass to Saric. And he converts the layup. Saric has got his first basket of the night.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
Passes to Whiteside. Going inside. Ingles in the corner. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Now here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Clarkson. Shamet with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Saric has got the ball and slam dunk by Saric.
Another example of Saric running the floor as a big man. He does that well.
Jazz trail by 6. Here's Oni. On the wing, Ingles. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Saric against Gay. Just 5 on the clock. Oni. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, a pretty decent distributor at his position. Rudy's good at getting rid of the ball that time.
Payne looking around. Banked in off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle, stolen by McGee. Here's Saric. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. A shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Now Payne. Pass to Shamet. Pass to Nader. Launches a 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. For the tie. The pass to Ingles. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A 3 from Gay. And it's Shamet with the rebound. It's stolen by Ingles. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's stolen by Ingles, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
All right, lookers coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Jazz.
And here are the Suns now. The lead is 2. Crowder finds Ayton. Bridges outside. It's good from long range.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Conley with it. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Just 4 to shoot. Left block shot on the way. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Booker the pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. No good from Booker.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Utah calls timeout.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bridges. Bogdanovich missing his last shot, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley, and that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Booker against Mitchell. Knocked away. Fade away. Bridges misses.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Mike Conley.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
At the top of the key, all up top, over by Conley. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. No good off the front iron. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. No good on the triple. Utah's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Spins. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Kicks it out to Booker. He feeds it to Ayton. Back to Booker. From the top of the key, he buries it. Booker's got his first 2 points of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on defense tonight.
Here's Mitchell. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Conley against Paul. Here's Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 4.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Conley finds Mitchell. Tries the spin move. That shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Paul against O'Neal. From downtown. Paul can't get it to go.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away. What a steal. And really, what a time to come up with it. That's rising to the occasion.
Here's Ayton.
Oh, yeah, that's got the crowd charged up. Ayton way up high.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...